So what is going on, guys? So you probably clicked on this video because you're tired of having a bird chest. You're tired of your friends making fun of you, right? You're tired of being skinny, not having no chest, right? When they tell you speak with your chest, but there is nothing there, right? One day you wish to have a King Kong-like chest where you can just finally roar and pound your chest, right? Guys, look no further. You have clicked on the right video. I'm going to talk to you guys about how to build a bigger and more impressive chest. So guys, look no further. Let's get right into it, right? So personally speaking, I want to share with you guys my story about how I started developing my chest and how I'm still working on growing it bigger and what I'm doing to yield you the most results that I have personally witnessed and save you guys countless hours, time, effort, right, in the gym so that you guys can build an impressive chest, chiseled, muscular, defined, add mass, and start filling in those shirts and look a little bit more masculine, right? So guys, let's get right into it. So basically, number one is you're gonna have to start, training for mass, right? And that is gonna be your barbell bench. Do not neglect the barbell bench, guys. Get under that bar, start doing your barbell bench press. And then secondly, it's gonna be to start hitting it from different angles, right? You want to work on that incline, that flat bench, and even the decline, right? That's gonna the decline, what it's gonna do, guys, because I know a lot of you guys stay away from it, but it's gonna help elevate your chest, right? That lower region of your chest, right? It's gonna bring it up. Otherwise, your chest is gonna look like you have man boobs, they're gonna look really saggy. So you want to make sure that you're targeting all different angles of your chest. So do not neglect that, guys. It's very crucial. And then that upper chest shelf as well, right? Everybody wants to build a really nice, impressive upper chest shelf. And actually, if you look at most bodybuilders, you would never find and actually, I can't say impressive, but you would never find an overdeveloped upper chest shelf. So the sooner that you get started, the sooner that you start reaping the rewards of it. And it's a really impressive look once you start, building that upper chest shelf that connects to the clavicular region here. And then you start wearing, tank tops and this, or you want to expose a little bit of your chest and some button up shirts, right? And you got that nice little the little crevice right there in the upper chest shelf where you can also just stack a blender bottle on it. We're not there yet, but you will soon get there, guys, with time and effort. But it's a really good look. So, like I said, guys, do not forget to train all different angles of your chest, right? Angles is going to be everything. Also, not just doing barbell bench press, but integrating dumbbells, right? The nice thing about dumbbells and what has given me the most impressive results is that with dumbbells, there's so much different range of movement that you can do, and you can get actually more range of motion, as opposed to a barbell, right? And it's less stressful on your shoulders. For me, I like to just target, on a incline bench. And then that's kind of primarily what I've been focusing on because it's a really weak area for me. So that's what I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to improve my upper chest region. So lately I have been working a lot with the incline, bench. And I've been noticing a lot of tremendous, impressive results in that upper chest region. But like I said, guys, do not neglect your dumbbells, your dumbbell flies. You can also just the angles, right? Neutral position versus, supinated or even pronated. I know Michael Hearn. If you guys follow Michael Hearn, he's really big, right? On that, pronated position. Those reverse, that reverse bench press, man. And I've tried it and understand that, it's a very uncomfortable movement in the beginning if you're not used to it. But it does definitely, tend to target that upper chest region a little bit more. So definitely give those a try. But barbell bench press, dumbbells, and then you cannot neglect the machines. The machines are also really nice, but you guys need to be able to position yourself in these machines, right? Because these machines you need to understand that are built with a certain height in mind, the average height in mind. In America, that's about 5'9". For a taller guy like me, I have to really start, positioning myself in a certain way, adjusting the seat, adjusting certain things, and position my way in a certain way that works for me. So understand that if you're going to be using machines, you need to tailor it to you, and that how I do one thing in the machine is going to be completely different for you. So you need to start kind of playing around with the machines and how you position yourself and what you're doing to get that best, targeted range of motion and really feel that muscle isolation, right, in your chest that you're trying to target. So that's machines. And then lastly, guys, the bread, this is your bread and butter right here, right? This is pretty much like you're taking, like a fine, instrument where you're just gonna get the detail and just really hammer it down into detail, 3D like, right? It's gonna be your cables, guys. Your cables. In the end, I like to do cables because with cables, that's really where I focus on more getting that polish, just targeting it from different angles, right? With the angles, angles is everything, right? So, high cables, right? Really start targeting that upper chest region, and you can even just do single-handedly with the cables, right? And do what I'm doing here, right? Look at what I'm doing, guys, right? Get that feel, get that, mind muscle connection, and really just kind of start tapping that area that you want to target, right? If I'm here, right, get the cable, bring it down here, boom, I'm here. Look at that. I am feeling it all right there, right? And just start tapping, right? That's all you're doing. Get that range of motion, right? Get that range of motion. Figure out what works best for you guys. And I'm telling you, you're gonna start seeing so many results, right? In the gym and even outside of the gym, guys, right? A lot of you guys, if you have like a really flat chest, skinny chest, no chest at all, it's just not a really good look on you. And it's gonna do a lot of things, wonders for you, even outside of the gym, right? I'm just thinking about like your personal experience, your personal interactions, and how you look at yourself in the mirror. Because I understand, man, that a lot of you guys are not happy with your physique. And if you're looking to enhance your physique to that next level, guys, you really need to start training your chest and developing it. Because it's a really large muscle group, right? That's gonna take dedication, a lot of effort, and the knowledge, right? The knowledge to accomplish it in a short amount of time, or just to even just build the chest. Because some people can train for years and not develop a chest because they're not doing it right, right? You're recruiting all these other muscles that you're not trying to target. Like your shoulder, your front shoulders, right? Your front deltoids start taking over, right? Your triceps start taking over, and you start taking away from your chest. And over time, those are gains, those are results that you're leaving on the table. So understand the knowledge, right? You gotta train smart and train hard. That's my philosophy or my approach. So really, guys, I just want to give you guys these tips. Hopefully, they're just a little bit of tips, but hopefully you guys got some value out of this, what I'm sharing with you guys. And if you guys did, make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe. If you got any kind of value, guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment down below, guys, what works best for you as far as building your chest. And I hope to see you guys in the next vid. Thank you guys for watching. Boom.